Welcome back, Redeemers. Thank you for joining us again. My name is Curtis.
I'm Nick.
Keith.
And today we got a special track from, I believe it's Kep1er, if I'm not pronouncing that incorrectly. Wa-da-da, if that's the pronunciation. So without further ado, let's see what we got.
Wa-da-da-da. Oh.
I thought low-key, like the Mac Miller drum was like, wa-da-da-da. You know, you know.
Nice.
Let's start. Now, 도착한 이 flips. Watch my step. 날 신을 따라 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 너무 hot. 가까이 있어. Take off, baby, let's go. 한바람만 뜨거울 수는 내 맘은 떨려. 선명해진 뱀 느껴지는 걸. Hands up, 꿈을 향해 달려. Stand up, 너와 내 꿈 higher. 누구보다 빨리 달려갈 거야. 네가 난 놓치려. Burning, vroom, vroom, vroom like a supersonic. Wa-da-da, 달려. 맘이 쿵쿵쿵 뛰어 미친 듯이. Wa-da-da, keep on going. Wa-da-da-da. 너에게 wa-da-da-da. Keep on going. Wa-da-da-da. One, check it. Two, 신중히. 좀 더 반짝 celebrate. 눈치챌 거야 지금 이 떨림. I'm gonna be brave. 숨을 들이고 다시 get set go. Hands up, 두려움은 날려. Stand up, 우리 함께 higher. 누구보다 빨리 달려갈 거야. 그려왔던 곳으로. Wa-da-da-da. Burning, vroom, vroom, vroom like a supersonic. Wa-da-da, 달려. 맘이 쿵쿵쿵 뛰어 미친 듯이. Wa-da-da, keep on going. Wa-da-da-da. 너에게 wa-da-da-da. Keep on going. Wa-da-da-da. Yeah, running around 멈추지 말고 drink boy. 꿈들이 이루어지는 모토. 어디나 보이니 자식은 너를 보내게 catch. Now yeah, together 내 숨이 차도 I won't give up. Run, 내가 모일 거야. Wa-da-da-da. Burning, vroom, vroom, vroom like a supersonic. Wa-da-da, 달려. 맘이 쿵쿵쿵 뛰어 미친 듯이. Wa-da-da, keep on going. Wa-da-da-da. 너에게 wa-da-da-da. Keep on going. Wa-da-da-da.
You know what that one part remind me of? What was the song? Oh, it's a good time. From boy, who's the boy that sing? You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies.
Oh,
Owl City.
Yes.
Is his name Owl City?
Is it Owl City?
I think it's
Yeah.
Owl City Fireflies.
Yeah.
He has a song with Shorty that did Hey, I just met you.
And this is
Carly
crazy.
Red.
Carly Red. But 'cause that's weird, TV.
No, I want to know. No, but the choreography was definitely on fire. To me, this kind of feels like two videos.
For sure.
So,
agree.
like when they're in the
Just that.
Same register.
Same register, but not the same beat. Obviously, not everything. But it kind of took me there
you there, yeah.
because it's
Definitely yeah, exactly.
it's a call
Well
and
said.
response type of thing where not even so
Crowd
much call and
engagement.
response. It's almost like you already know the crowd is going to engage with it, and that's kind of what it took me into. But the choreo I think is a lot better. Probably, I can tell that the choreo is a lot better in a dance practice or something else than on here because the ball snapped whoever was doing the editing with the whole sequence of them being able to kind of keep evaporating and coming back in. I felt like I was watching Harry Potter, Fantastic Beast. When they do the the joint, what's it called? When they bounce back and forth and everything.
I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
y'all know. But I think the choreo is actually probably better because they kept doing the effect.
Definitely.
Whoever does their production really be going up because there's so much kind of like layering. There's so much layering on like the production, and you just kind of like never get bored. You can just tell there's a lot of hard work and good money and talented people involved with everything here. I really love their production. Even if like the song doesn't kind of like gauge you, you can kind of just almost respect that. And I also like how it looks to be like a nice like budget and aesthetic thrown behind like everything that they've been doing so far. They got a bright future. I'm starting to see why everybody likes them as much as they do. Because it's just talented. And they're definitely attacking a demo that I think needs to be not addressed, but I still like K-pop in this pocket. I'm not one of them people that want to come over and tell them that they need to stop having like girl crush like music or like QT stuff or other things of that nature. Even if the songs don't particularly like click for me, I'm one of them people that's old school and like certain things to still have its key elements in that field. So I hope they continue to make music like this, and when they do, you know, like get older and stuff like that, that their sound matures and they can transition back and forth, almost like how we talked about like with Red Velvet and stuff. Not to compare because I don't know if they beefing or what's going on, but just I feel like just those groups in general, when you have a group and they age between like 20 and 16, they're able to cater to a certain audience, and I feel like with that audience they kind of can do that for about a 4 or 5 year run. After that, I feel like you transition into like, you know, we're adults, we're older, and then you kind of have like some older concepts and stuff. So they're in that pocket where I think they'll have their run for the next 4 or 5 years to kind of still address the youth. That's my spill.
No, kind of continuing on earlier, I do feel like this is like maybe 2 videos, just from like the light and the dark, how when we jump into one scene, actually it could be 3. Well, because you jump into one scene and it's like they're in like black and white or like leather and everything else, and in the back is like lights flashing. It looks almost like very urbanized and almost like chaos. And then you flip to the other one and it's like very bright outside. They're wearing like pink and everything else, and then they also like during the rap line, which the beat change during the rap line was phenomenal, by the way. At least the first one. The second one, I don't know if they went back to the same beat. I can't remember. But like it was kind of like in like a house party with like LED lights everywhere. I thought it was kind of fire, or a house setting. So I mean, it's just like the different sets definitely didn't make you feel like it was a coherent story, but it definitely was cool to kind of see how just the settings could change the vibe of the video for you. This was a good one. I don't know. I think I like the video more than I like the song, but I did like the song.
I'm definitely kind of there where it's just I don't know if I would download the song, but I would watch the video like again. Like it was dope, and I do think it is funny that it felt like on certain elements the things do change because that scenery where they're outside is actually the same. It's the same like play set around them. It's just at nighttime it's highlighted and it's in a different location. But you were right. As soon as they kind of got into their rap stuff, they went into a whole another kind of place. And then when it jumped back and transitioned into singing, it kind of was another place too. And just even like I said earlier with those like not I don't want to call it like a Nightcrawler effect. But kind of like those transitional, more jumper than Nightcrawler, if that makes sense. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all don't, I'm sorry. But like that effect, I guess I'm wondering, like what is the cause as far as like it being a part of this video, because they tend to keep jumping through things and then you're seeing them kind of vortex into different situations. You gonna allude to that, or you just?
I mean, for the songs that we've checked out, yeah, it definitely seems to be like something that is a running theme, perhaps. But I don't know if it's like any kind of concept or anything like that. At least at this point.
Yeah, shit, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that was my spill again.
No, I enjoyed this. I would say that the video definitely overall caught my attention a little bit more, just like how engaging it was and everything. I will say I like the rap line, especially that first verse when it started off. I like especially with the bass line and everything. Like I like the pockets that they were getting into with more of the rap stuff, particularly the first verse and I believe the last verse right before like the bridge or whatever towards the latter part of the track. But I did like those rap verses, I would say, the most. I did like the catchiness of the call and response hook. It was something that I wasn't sure after kind of the first listen, or like because I just wasn't sure what we were getting into, especially with like the vortexing and all that kind of stuff. But by the end, it was definitely something that grew on me, and I could see it for sure. Playing well into a crowd setting, singing it with the mic and then kind of holding the mic out to the crowd and having that sort of effect. The choreography definitely looks like it goes a lot harder in a dance practice, but I did love a lot of the elements that I saw from it. It looked like the formations were pretty unique, and I like kind of the aspects that they had within the vortexing aspect. It felt like they were carrying that into the choreography a little bit. They added some effects, but it felt like as far as members kind of coming to the forefront and being hidden and kind of popping out and revealing themselves seemingly. Like it felt like they were keeping a little bit with that vortex identity. So I'm definitely curious about that if it plays into anything conceptually with them. Definitely the editing and effects that went into everything with that, because I did like those vortex aspects for sure, and kind of the match cutting that they had to do between all the members and all the different outfits, but still placing them within the same frame. So I don't know if they're like if it was like a photography thing where they kind of like had the location mapped out and then digitally kind of inserted them and plucked them out and things like that. But I like the creativity that they had within that setting towards the bridge, but I believe like right before it. And I believe that's also where the beat progressed, as Keith had alluded to as well. So all those things in tandem I enjoyed. I'm not quite sure if it's a download for me at this point, but I'm definitely enjoying kind of being more exposed to the group. And yeah, so.
Yeah, anything else from there, bro? Yeah, I'm good. The two tracks from them we listened to today have been a step in the right direction.
Lastly, one thing.
Okay,
Sorry.
I
I realized that the va-da-da thing was basically like the traditional kind of magic sound of like almost like a ta-da kind of thing. Because
it might make sense.
It seemed like it seemed like the vortexing and warping was kind of alluding to that, because they said they'll run towards their dream like ahead of everyone, kind of like, and seemingly like kind of poof to it. But I like how the video kind of started with them looking out the window at the telescope, like seemingly to space, to dreams, all those kind of essence of things. But then it zooms right back into her eye through going through the other side of the telescope. Basically, like that outer space magic is kind of within you seemingly, and then that's when you get more of the creative set pieces and magic effects. So
dang. So that kind of makes a little bit more sense now. Like I said, tonight was a step in the right direction for them. I'm very interested in hearing more from them, especially some more title tracks and some B-sides to kind of gauge if like this is their sound, or if they're still developing kind of what their concept is, or if they don't have a concept at all and kind of just move however they want to. That's fine too. But jump in the comments, give us some more information about them, give us some requests from them. Love you, Redeemers. We're gonna holler at y'all.
Take care.